Hey, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a quick look at a LEGO Legends of Chima Speedorz set from 2014, the first wave. This is Sky Launch, and it comes with 115 pieces. As always, I'm going to get the easy and simple stuff out of the way first. Ripcord is in the kind of school bus light orangish yellow color, and you've got 6 pieces of chi crystals to fight for. Here's a quick look at the cards. Feel free to hit pause if you want to investigate those in more detail, but I'm going to move on. The minifig weapons here are a Jabaka spear, and then this one here is a Chi Fangius, and it's a different design than I've seen before. It's really interesting how this actually ends up looking like the head of a bird, so I guess it's trying to kind of channel the soul of the eagle tribe. The minifig here is Eris, of course, and she's in full armor here. She's got the plate over the top with the gold color and the chi in place. She has a new print for 2014 for the torso. And let's take a look at this from some alternate angles. Got the wings out there all in full as usual. And as usual, you can't see much of the print here, so I'm going to take off some of this extra stuff. There we go. Now you can see the print on the torso as well as one of her faces. And here's an unobstructed view of the front with the new 2014 torso as well as her alternate face, which has not changed since 2013. Here she is in her Speedor with the pearl gold color matching with the outer armor piece very nicely. Also has the white Awakenor hop up or power up on the back, which is basically just going to be able to give a little bit of a jet boost. Also lifts the back of the Speedor up a little bit. If you want to let that hang down a little bit, you can just angle these and it comes down just a little bit lower to the ground there, but that provides stability and makes it so that you can actually sit the Speedor just like that on the ground, and it's not going to fall off to the side. It also just looks really good and really helps to establish a gradient from the gold to the white that goes through the Speedor and the figure. The obstacle set is pretty straightforward here. This is basically a long jump sort of setup. So you've got a couple of pylons which you can use just for the sake of the look, to kind of help define the lane to go in, or you can use them as mines. These can be little venom mines where if you hit one of them, then that takes you out for that round. But the basic idea here is that you've got a ramp, right, and you've got a narrow area to go through, but what you really need to do is hit the ramp, fly over the ramp, and get past this line. So you can progressively make that a longer and longer and longer distance to make it more difficult. It's a very straightforward thing. You just basically line up and then just try to be hitting it as fast as possible to go the maximum distance. But it's really easy to make this harder or easier. You can make it easier by putting these closer together, or by starting closer to the base of the ramp, or you can start farther back, or you can increase the distance there, any combination thereof. You can also put these little things, consider them to be mines, you can put them in different places. You can even put them up close to here, so if you kind of hit the thorns on the tops there, they might get knocked over. So you really have to clear it with extra space. And yeah, I think it's a pretty simple thing, but pretty effective. You can see that the corruption is coming up from the outlands with the vines and thorns and little bits of poison is supposed to be represented here with the neon colors and stuff. Yeah, pretty straightforward, but I think it's pretty effective. Not a bad set, really the basic play pattern is pretty simple, but you can very easily change the level of difficulty with it. You can change up how things work with it a little bit. And I think that the colors are very nice right in here with the figure and the Speedor and the boost and the weapons. I think some of the colors within the obstacles themselves are a little bit clashing, a little bit odd, and they've tried to combine the Outlands with the normal Chima area kind of themes together. I don't think that was all that successful. I think they could have done better with the combination of colors. But overall, I still think that it's a pretty good set. If you haven't gotten your Eagle Tribe Speedor yet and a fully armored up version of Eris, I think this is a good way to get that combination. And I think that it's a good Speedor set to have. It's a good obstacle set to have. Those are my thoughts. Now you can feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. If you would like, you can just leave a short little comment saying if you like the set or you don't, or you can go into more detail if you want. It's all up to you. Your feedback is always appreciated, and I'm going to move on to bringing you more reviews and more other types of videos, so stay tuned, and I'll be talking to you again very soon.